Metaforce. Team Caribbean. Come on, boy.
Team Metaforce.
It's Carex sponsor task o'clock, and for this very one, the housemates we are given a uniform to dress in cadet form and then head to the arena. But before the main game started, the housemates gingered, warmed up, gave us some show in the house. You'll get to see a little clip of that at the end of this video. And now straight into arena. The first game of the day is a game of speed, coordination, and strength. And this is all about a game. Big Brother actually called it game of formation. So all they had to do was, at the sound of the buzzer, you quickly join a team, and the team is supposed to be five. A team is supposed to be made up of 5 housemates. That's 5 member per team. So at the sound of buzzer, you cling to your team immediately, making sure that that team is a number of 5. Sounds easy, right? But trust me, it's not. And also bear in mind that we have 29 housemates, so definitely this game won't be in favor of 4 people. So right from the start of this game, it was an unfavorable one. Okay, and now straight in at the sound of the buzzer, the housemates clinged to their teams. And then we have Coin, Ivata, Zita, Danboaskid, and Faith as a team. And we also have Big Soso, Joanne, Denari, Imisi, and Victory making up a team. K Bobo, Ruboy, Jason J, Kaikumi, and Tracy clinged to each other, forming another team. Otega, Gigi Jasmine, Ibufubara, Sultana, and Sabrina also made up a team. And then for the 5th and final team, we have Thelma Lawson, Mide, Bright Morgan, Mensan, and Dede. And with that, we now have 5 teams, meaning we now have 4 members left without a team, and automatically they won't be playing this game. And the people that fall under this category unfortunately happens to be Isabella, Kola, Culture, and Doris. And Big Brother had to wish them better luck next time. With this, Big Brother asked each team to bring out a team captain, and then this team captain will have to discuss with the team and they will come up with a team name. We have Danboaskid as the team captain of Metaforce. Bear in mind that Metaforce team is made up of Coin, Ivata, Zita, Danboaskid, and Faith. Imisi was appointed the team captain for her team, and their team name is Team Victory. So Team Victory is made up of Big Soso, Joanne, Denari, Imisi, and Victory. Up next, we have Team No Jam Zone, NGZ, and they made Jason J their team captain, and this group is made up of Tracy, Ruboy, Kaikumi, Jason J. Bright Morgan was appointed team captain for the Caribbean, and the Caribbean is made up of Mide, Bright Morgan, Thelma Lawson, Mesan, and Dede. And now the 5th team is called Team Trojan, with Ibufubra as their captain. Team Trojan is made up of Otega, Gigi Jasmine, Ibufubra, Sultana, and Sabrina. For the second part of tonight's game, which happens to be the major game of the night, Big Brother informed the housemates that this game will be testing their speed and agility. So they were presented with 7 obstacles in the arena. All they have to do is scale the wall of the 6 boxes in the arena and then walk on the board. A board was presented there. All they have to do is walk. Big Brother said walk, and the emphasis on the word walk, because you get to understand why he had to, clarify them that you only have to walk on the board. And then you will see a ditch. All you have to do is climb into the ditch and come out on the other side. Then for the tunnel, you have to crawl into the tunnel, come out, and go up the beam and down. And after that, you have to run up the ramp and land on the other side. So with this, you've completed the game. Now, to play this, Big Brother told them that each team will be bringing 2 represents. And what would they be doing? One person will have to start the game. And to start this game, you have to shout. Okay, to start, you would have to chant, "Win the war against jams." And then your second team member, while ending the game, will chant, "Carex kills 1 million germs." Now, the time you people used in playing this going around these 7 obstacles will be calculated, and that will be the time your team used in playing tonight's game. Now, for Team Metaforce, they brought out Coin and Danboaskid as their represents, and the timer showed us that they finished at 41 seconds. Now, Team Victory came into the game and finished at 56 seconds. Meanwhile, Denari and Victory was their represent, and Denari actually took his time. I don't know, but maybe they forgot this a game of speed anyways. And for Team Caribbean, they finished at 42 seconds. They were represented by Bright and Mensan. And then came Team Trojan with Ortega and Fubara as their represent, and they finished at 1 minute and a second, 1 minute 1 second. And finally, Team No Gem Zone finished the quickest at 38 seconds. Their representatives were Jason J and Kaikumi. But then Big Brother went back to the rule of the game, saying that Kaikumi was supposed to walk all through on the box, but he decided to run that up. You remember when I said Big Brother emphasized on walk, and with that, additional 5 seconds was added to their time, making it 43 seconds. So with that, the winners of tonight's game happens to be Team Metaforce, and Team Metaforce is made up of Danboaskid, Faith, Zita, Ivata, and Coin. Congratulations to Team Metaforce. Back into the house, and then the blame game started immediately. Well, Kaikumi said he was only trying to match up the speed Jason J used in playing his, and honestly, they finished the quickest, 38 seconds. Okay, but then that mistake of having to run instead of walk. Well, Bright Morgan on the other side didn't even get to see the accurate time Team Metaforce finished, because to him he was saying, we finished at 22 seconds now. What happened? How come they had to give it to them? I was like, bro, don't use that word before Big Brother will clarify you ASAP. Anyways, Mensa also was complaining, and Bright Morgan then said, well, all this complaint is just because their team didn't get to win. And exactly, if your team win, there'll be no need complaining now, right? Anyways, congratulations to Team Metaforce, and this happened to be the first sponsor task of the season. We didn't get to hear what the winning team will be getting. Even when Big Brother asked, do they want to hear that? They said yes. Well, Biggie discharged them immediately. Now, coming back into the house, I don't know why your housemate was saying that the housemates will be getting 750,000 per person with 750,000 naira, not dollars, please. 750,000 naira per person with products, but that's an official or non-official statement, so we can't count that until we hear from Biggie's mouth. Congratulations to them, and thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I will see you in my next video. But let me ask you something. What do you think about that first game whereby you have to immediately cling on to someone and form a team? I think that's an unfavorable one anyway, knowing fully well that these housemates are not 30 in number. That means you don't want 4 people to participate in this your task, and that's the way you have to do it. That's so unfair, but well, their game, their house, their rule, their product, their sponsor, it's all on them. I don't have a say in the scheme of things, but I would like to hear your opinion regarding that first game. And if you're in the house, how will you feel? Anyways, because honestly, I think the only time to play such a game is when you know that the numbers are in favor of everybody. You will not say, okay, people that like themselves will claim to one another, but knowing fully well that it's 29 housemates and you want each team to be 5. Now. But well, Congratulations to the winning team, and I'll see you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.
Congratulations.
Thank you, brother.